I can't deny those and that. And like I said, this is not the legal PSA legal team. We ain't doing all that. But what I will say is, it is kind of like, well, were you ever at a party? Did you see something at a party that was a little suspect? And if you did you stay longer, or did you just look the other way, so they ain't got nothing to do with me, when you probably should have fled the scene? But see, sometimes you'll get thrown into the mess of stuff, even if you didn't do nothing, because you were present at something and didn't do nothing. Even if you was like, I'm at the party, and say hypothetically you left before it got freaky. I don't believe that. With all of these people, I'm not saying them specifically, I'm just saying people, everybody all of a sudden left early. No, y'all didn't. But say you did leave early for all the freaky stuff. The fact that you were still there still incriminates you. And I'm not saying you're a criminal or that but it makes it hard to beat the allegations. WWJD, what would Jesus do in a situation? Now, there's a time, and this is where we get interesting and a little controversial. So there's a time where I do believe some people do need to be called out, like for things that they are doing. And there's a way you go about it, and add a name, put a name on it. Well, first of all, stop going to these freak offs. He can't no more because he in jail, but there's somebody else still doing them. This Hollywood, people still doing them. And like I said, they got local freaks too.
For men in these type of situations, basically you are guilty until you're proven innocent. And there isn't a grace given to men in that type of situation, especially our Black men. There is no grace given once that accusation is made. And it could be somebody that slept with half a campus, but as soon as she say that, it's like, oh my goodness, poor her. No. And we demonize a Black man for an allegation that we literally don't know whether or not it's true or not yet. So that's why I'm like, take strong accountability for your actions or your lack of inaction when you do need to speak up and say something to somebody that's by you. Like, I mean, that whole, you ain't gonna tell me to clean up the house because I'm a grown man. Okay, if you a grown man and you see another grown man over here doing some effed up stuff, the same energy that you would, be like, hey, that's my little sister, what you doing, big dog? Like, okay, I'll say 7 times out of 10. I ain't gonna say roll up in the Walmart trying to defend somebody, because I done seen fellas get shot like that before. But
Yeah.
I'm speaking of these party situations, these kickback situations where more than likely ain't somebody just gonna bust up and pop you, and for being like, hey bro, like chill, like what you doing, man? It don't even have to be on no rah-rah stuff. Just simply asking a question like, hey bruh, what's up? What you doing?
Yeah.
And introduce that out to hold him accountable. And even if you don't want to do that, be wise and take a look around. Be 2, 3, 5 steps ahead of what's about to pop off at the party. Don't wait until the lights get low and you start seeing some freaky stuff happening on the couch. Now it's like, oh, let me go ahead and head up out of here because my girl about to be pissed. Like, nah, pay attention to the cues and the signs. Don't wait until it's too late. Sometimes if the precursor of staying the 3 to 5 steps ahead, it may even be you already know how that group cut. Like, nah, I'm not even about to show up in that space.